Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Brews with Brian, a craft beer review podcast. Craft beer is beer that is brewed in smaller breweries, not these big corporate machine breweries that we're all aware of. The people that make craft beer do it with time and patience, and they care about the product they're delivering to us, the consumer. On today's episode, I'm reviewing Chill Pills from Straight to Ale, Fat Tire from New Belgium Brewing Company, and 75 Minute IPA from Dogfish Head Brewing. So let's kick this show off. And first up on today's show, we have Chill Pills from Straight to Ale out of Huntsville, Alabama. Chill Pills has an ABV of 4.5% and a rotating availability. The description from the website says, Chill Pills is our take on the most popular beer style in the world. Originally brewed in the city of Pilsen in 1842, this style was widely imitated and now makes up 90% of the beer consumed around the world. Refreshingly crisp and easy to drink, this beer is perfect for any weather. Enjoy while camping, tailgating, barbecuing, or paired with any of your favorite foods. This beer pours light golden color, transparent with a generous foam head and an excellent retention. Aromas of robust grains, balanced by a tad bit of hops, nothing too heavy, and as clean as it should be. Tasting this beer, it's a bit light on the taste, and the malts that were much stronger in the smell doesn't come across as strongly in the taste. Just a touch of hoppy bitterness, and has a good clean finish. Overall, this is a light-bodied beer. It's very high in carbonation, and it's right around average in ABV at 4.5 for this style. It's clean. It's a slightly hoppy pilsner that is easy to drink and moderately flavorful. It's a good beer all year round. It goes with any kind of food, perfect for the summertime or if you just need something light in the wintertime. So I highly recommend this beer. Again, it's from Straight to Ale, Huntsville, Alabama, one of my favorite breweries. So if you live where you can get it, you got to try this one out. But overall, I'm going to give Chill Pills from Straight to Ale 5 stars. The next beer on today's show is Fat Tire from New Belgium Brewing Company out of Fort Collins, Colorado. Fat Tire has an ABV of 5.2% and a year-round availability. The description from the website says, Fat Tire Amber is the easy-drinking amber ale born in Colorado from the New Belgium Brewing Company, the 100% employee-owned leader in environmental stewardship. This beer pours a very nice golden amber color with a foamy head, moderate lace, and just the right amount of carbonation. The aroma is smooth, lightly roasted malt that rises up as a welcomed warm friend that finishes with a very mild floral finish. Tasting this beer, it absolutely followed the smell all the way and had a silky smooth finish with the slightest of hop kisses. It's got a vibrant, foamy, and a very mild creaminess to it, yet it has a liveliness that lingered around the tongue for a little bit. Overall, the first time I drank this beer, it was very good, but as I kept learning more about it and reviewing this time, I caught a whole new world of nuanced flavors that caught me wonderfully by surprise. Well done, New Belgium. This beer is fantastic. You can find this beer anywhere. I'm almost positive of it. So you gotta try Fat Tire. It's really good. I'm not really big into amber ales. Maybe I just haven't had that many, but this one is definitely my favorite. So overall, I'm gonna give Fat Tire from New Belgium Brewing Company 5 stars. And the last beer on today's show is 75 Minute IPA from Dogfish Head Brewery out of Milton, Delaware. 75 Minute IPA has an ABV of 7.5% and a rotating availability. The description from the website says, blend 2 Dogfish Head favorites, add maple syrup, and carbonate the mixture naturally. What do you get? 75 Minute IPA. The carbon dioxide trapped during bottle conditioning gives 75 Minute IPA a soft and velvety mouthfeel, dry hopped with whole leaf cascades. This complex IPA has been known to inspire pilgrimage to our brew pub. This beer pours mildly hazy with a gold color, a finger of head with some nice lacing. Aroma is a mixture of pine, citrus, some pineapple, a bit of sweetness and malt, all very mild and complementary with each other. Tasting this beer is like you get light pine bitterness at first, immediately followed up by caramel malt notes that transition into a crackery malt profile. Not getting much maple syrup out of this beer, but it's supposed to be in there. This is a touch sweeter than your average IPA, which rounds it out nicely. The mouthfeel is smooth, nice density, it's almost sticky, lively carbonation but smooth bubbles, creating a nice balance. Bite comes only briefly and disappears rather quickly, making you want to sip more. This is a nice, approachable IPA for anybody who might be hesitant to try this style of beer. Relatively light, refreshing, smooth, and nicely balanced. It is not a mind-blowing beer, but it simply doesn't have to be. It achieves a respectable level of enjoyment, and like I just said, if you're not into IPAs, this is one you can try, and you might like it, because it's a very light IPA. But overall, I'm going to give 75 Minute IPA from Dogfish Head Brewing 4 stars. And that's going to do it for this episode of Brews with Brian. I want to thank everybody for listening. The show continues to grow each and every week. I think we're up to like 14 or 15 states and 7 or 8 countries, which is just outstanding. So I want to thank everybody again. You can find the show on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, YouTube, and Spotify. On today's show, I reviewed Chill Pills by Straight to Ale, Fat Tire from New Belgium Brewing Company, and 75 Minute IPA from Dogfish Head Brewing. I want to give another special shout out to Southern Package of Sheffield, Alabama, where I buy my craft beer. So if you live in North Alabama, go there, buy your craft beer there. They're good people. They treat you right. I can't say enough nice things about them. But that's going to do it for this week's episode of Brews with Brian, and we'll see you next time.